Hola there, my sexy compadres and mamacitas. My name is Peter and bienvenidos to my kitchen, where I'll be teaching you how to cook for charity. Kirby Star Allies was provided to me by Nintendo, so huge thank you guys at Nintendo for giving me the opportunity to cover this game. Now, Star Allies is a wonderful game, and originally I was going to do a review, but if I want to give it a quick review, it's a 92 out of 100. It's a amazing game to own for the Switch, and if you have a Switch, I definitely recommend picking it up. But I want to do something different, and you guys voted and you wanted to see some Kirby action on Cucco's Kitchen, so I said, you know what? Kirby's a hungry guy. He likes to eat. I got a cooking show. Why don't we cook something from Star Allies to celebrate this game? So it hit me. But what was I gonna make? Well, minor spoilers. I'm not gonna go into the story. I'm not gonna talk about the deep Kirby lore, because you know, Planet Robot was like this. Star Allies is like this. So I'm not talking about any of that stuff. It's just a mode you unlock after you've beaten the story. So if you were scared about that, just skip ahead. If not, alright, here we go. Now after you beat the main story, you unlock a mode called the Ultimate Choice, where you basically run through the game having some battles with some mini bosses. And to select the difficulty, Kirby has some hot sauce and he's pouring it on some curry. So I said, you know what? How about we make that curry? I got that hot sauce right over here. All that's missing is the curry. So to celebrate Star Allies, we're going to be making the curry from the Ultimate Choice from Kirby Star Allies. So without further ado, let's get cooking. A good curry needs a good roux, and typical curry recipes tell you to use the store-bought roux, but that stuff is chock full of sodium and MSG. And here on Cucco's Kitchen, we don't do MSG. So I'm going to teach you how to make my curry roux that's super simple to use and tastes delicious. For the curry roux, you're going to need 1 cup of unsalted butter, 3/4 a cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of Mexican chili powder. If you can't find that, regular chili powder could be used as a substitute, and optionally, if you could find it, 1 teaspoon of Japanese 7 spice. Add all your spices into a bowl and give it a quick mix. In a pot over medium-high heat, you're going to add in your unsalted butter and have it melt completely. Then you're going to slowly add and incorporate your flour into the butter until it's a nice texture and pasty-like substance. Keep stirring your roux to prevent it from browning, and then once it gets a little bit darker in color, you're going to add in your spices. Mix well and incorporate it into the curry roux and then set aside. Now let's start working on our curry. The ingredients you're going to be needing for this is 1 yellow onion, 2 to 5 carrots, 2 to 5 potatoes, 1 apple, 1 pound of chicken, pork, or beef, 1 cup of red wine, a cup of water can be used as a substitute, 8 ounces of cooking stock, the same as the meat, so if you're using beef, beef stock, chicken stock, etc., etc. The curry roux you made, 1 teaspoon of honey, 1 teaspoon of ketchup, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, low sodium, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 cup of uncooked Japanese short grain rice or any rice that you have available, and 1/4 cup of water. Peel, cut, and dice up your onion finely. Then wash your carrot and then peel it and then chop it into chunks. You're going to do the same thing to your potatoes. Wash, then peel, and then chop them into chunks. And if you want to go the extra mile and have the stars, if you have a star cookie cutter, you can cut out little star shapes of the potatoes and put them in the curry and throw the scraps aside. But I don't like wasting food, so I'm going to just throw everything in there, stars and all. Then you're going to peel your apple and then grate it in a bowl. In a pot on medium-high heat, you're going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil, and then you're going to add in your onions and cook them until they're transparent and they start to caramelize and brown. Once your onions are caramelized, you're going to add your beef and cook it until it's nice and brown, and then you're going to add in your cup of wine and saute it for a minute. After it's been sauteed, you're going to add in your carrots and your potatoes, and then you're going to add in your 8 ounces of your stock. You're going to give everything a nice stir, and then while we wait for it to boil, you're going to skim off any fat you see. Once it boils, you're going to add in your apple and your roux and mix it well until everything is nicely dissolved. Then you're going to add in your ketchup and your honey, and then bring the heat to low so it can simmer for 20 minutes and thicken. While it's simmering, you're going to add in your soy sauce and Worcestershire sauce, stirring it occasionally and also skimming the fat. Now we're going to cook the rice. If you have a rice cooker, use it. If not, I'm going to teach you how to make rice on the stovetop. We ain't no Uncle Ben, not using any minute rice. You're going to add your rice into a pot and add water and let it soak for around 20 minutes. You're going to gently wash the rice in a circular motion and discard the water. Repeat this process about 3 to 4 times. Then combine the rice and water in a heavy pot and bring to a boil over medium heat. Once the water is starting to boil, turn the heat to low and then let it cook covered for about 12 to 13 minutes until the water is completely absorbed. If there is any water left, close the wood and continue cooking for a little bit more. Remove the pot with the lid on from the heat source and let it steam for another 10 minutes on the side. Bada bing, we're almost there. You want to serve your curry over rice, so lay down your rice first, pour your curry on top of it, and then voila, you're done. Your ultimate choice curry is ready to be served.
Now here's my favorite part of the video where we get to taste what we just made. So if you don't mind me, I'm going to dive right in. You're going to get a little bit of that meat, some carrots, some potato. Oh. It's perfection. Perfection in dish. No wonder Kirby loves this. It's a little bit sweet in the beginning, and then bam, you get that spiciness. Everything blends also together. Let's try it a little bit with rice. This dish is to die for. Now if you've never had curry before and you're a little scared, the closest thing I can say, it's like a beef stew, but with rice, and it's a little bit more thicker. This will fill you up in no time. It's absolutely delicious. But Kirby does something a little bit different. He added a little bit more spice at the end. Well, I got my hand on the hot sauce from the game. So, if Kirby can pour it on, I'm gonna pour it on. To get some of this hot sauce in there, just, you know, let's see. I'm gonna be breathing fire. Get a little bit of that redness right there. There we go. I'm gonna try it Kirby style. Ooh, ooh, that's infernal difficulty right there. That's really good. Adding a little bit more hot sauce on top of it, if you did a little bit more spice, goes the perfect way. Because to balance it out, you can go back into the curry, anything that you haven't touched, or use the rice as a base, and it takes everything out. And it's a perfect balance. Either have this curry sweet or have it spicy like Kirby likes it. You're gonna absolutely love this dish, and I highly, highly recommend you give it a try. Once again, my compadres and mamacitas, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said in the past, when you watch these videos, money is made. That money is automatically donated to charity. I keep none of the funds I make from my videos. Everything goes to charity. So please, guys, it would really, really help me out if you can share this on the socials. Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Reddit, whatever you use. I really, really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and comment below what you thought about it. And if you didn't like it, give it a dislike and tell me why. I love reading your constructive criticism and your comments. And if you have any other ideas for future Cuckoo Kitchen episodes, let me know. From your favorite anime or video game, I would love to make it a reality for you. Originally, I had 2 Zelda videos planned, but down here, I'm in school for Florida. Unlike in New York, where you can go to any bodega or grocery store to get any item, you have to special order things down here, and people in Florida are as slow as molasses. So I'm waiting for those items to come in, and once they do, we'll have those 2 Zelda videos for you. And I'm probably gonna do another Kirby video next from Star Allies. I might do a buffet, so like 3 items, maybe like the burger, the popsicle, kind of like an entree, like a whole course for Kirby, because you know he likes to eat. But guys, I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you actually try this curry. If you do make it, send me pictures on Snapchat or Twitter or Reddit, whatever you got to send me them. I would love seeing you guys do some of my creations. It really, really makes me smile seeing my recipes being used. But that's pretty much it, guys. I will see you guys next time. And as always, stay sexy. Adios.